Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Seedorf. Modric. Oh, good spread. There's a sharp little ball here. It's run loose here. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's fabulous. Ambitious ball here. Good read, needed to be. Camavinga. Messi. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And smartly reclaimed. And that is a little undercooked. That pass has been well intercepted. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Roberto Carlos has given away a free kick. Van Dijk. Here's Rodri. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rodri. For Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Takes a shot! Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Seedorf.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's an imaginative pass.
Zanetti.
Rodri. Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. Tries to play it through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Davids proves too strong. No, that's been intercepted.
Zanetti.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Van Dijk with the clearance. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Mbappe. He's in a great position here. Modric. Knocks it into space. Shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe. Goes for goal!
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example. Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, that was vital. Van Dijk.
Zanetti.
Maldini makes the interception. Rodri. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well read, nice interception. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Bebeto.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. Now it's Modric. That's been slipped through. And there is the half-time whistle. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
And we're off again.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Van Dijk is there to clear. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Kane. Oh, that's clever. And it's made its way to him. Liverpool have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
I gave him a decision to make, Peter. Concede the foul or expose his keeper to a one-on-one encounter.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Bebeto. That's a cute ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And defence opting here for strength in numbers. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Albert Ferrer gets rid without sophistication. And it's Davids. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Looking here to chip it through. Danger averted for now. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Chance here to counter.
Was 28,599.
Oh, that's well spotted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's Tato! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution on the field.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Number 18.
Oh, it's terribly wayward.
Substitution in progress.
That's gone for a throw-in. Takes the shot! Just a whisker away. It's a quick ball upfield.
Zanetti.
A picture of focus and alertness. Looking for the run. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. A probing pass. Chips it through. And the volley. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Tries to get it clear. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Messi. Can he get it through? Messi is having a shot! No mistake! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Looking for options for movement. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Back into the middle. Now that is a hefty challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That is a brilliant interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Alvarez! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Is number 13, Alvarez.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're underway. Shevchenko reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, super find. Can he finish? And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's being shifted off it. Messi. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's delightful. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Roberto Carlos. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative. Oh, it's...
And the shot! That's a lovely, neat pass. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Goulet. Passes short and sharp. Odo. Knocks it into space. Oh, easy pickings there. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Cannavaro.
Milan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Belletti.
And it's Arda Güler. Here's Scholes. Roberto Carlos, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Rijkaard. Pinches it off him. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Shevchenko. Rui Costa. Good, strong midfield running here. Adams. And it's Scholes. To Messi. Goulet. Maldini.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos running with the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Belletti.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Neymar. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Roberto Carlos.
Belletti.
Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Rodri. Rui Costa. Marquez. A vicious ball here. Oh, that's a key interception.
Belletti.
And it's Arda Güler. Güler carries the ball down the right. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Rui Costa aims beyond the defence.
Rijkaard.
Now it's Güler, distributed tidily. And it's Scholes. And it's Rijkaard. Güler. Now it's Messi. Roberto Carlos. And this is Neymar. It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's in space and looking for options. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Roberto Carlos. Now it's Neymar. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's fabulous. Played into the... Oh, smashing header! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Cannavaro makes the interception.
Maldini.
Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Nicely shaped ball. Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Rui Costa. Picked out brilliant. Alvarez! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Spain are looking to go forward now. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. It's Rui Costa! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Roberto Carlos. Almost an hour gone. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Played back in. And it's Scholes. And it's made its way to him. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Quality ball. Scholes is always scanning the pitch for targets. Roberto Carlos. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Beckenbauer. More and more pressure on the ball here. Marquez. Referee's given a throw.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9, numero 13. Lasciano il campo per il numero 30, il numero 7.
Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. 75 minutes played.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Some really good ball movement. Now it's Messi. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10. Viene sostituito con il numero 14.
Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Šeško! Oh, he's having a shot! It's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
And the shot's on him. Shot, surely!
Milan nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, super ball. Now it's out. And the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan get their fourth corner. A header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Nakata. Looking for a runner. Dink through. He's in a great position here. Bellingham has it out wide and in space. And it's Xavi. Tries a measured... Shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Belletti.
The ball has bounced loose now. Alvarez. And that is the last effort of the game. Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it.